Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from Senate Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries regarding fishing activities in Nakuru National Park that led to the shooting of 4 young men at Barut area of Nakuru West.
This is a very substantive question that I have been asked by Senator for Nakuru. What is the county government and the national government doing about it, Honorable Speaker?
And I'm getting from the good Senator for Nakuru, who is aspiring to be the next governor, and I can see she is really overworking.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. A request for statement on the fishing activities in the Nakuru National Park that led to the shooting of 4 young men at Barut and Mwariki area of Nakuru West. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from Senate Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries regarding fishing activities in Nakuru National Park that led to the shooting of 4 young men at Barut area of Nakuru West. In the statement, the committee should explain what actions has been taken by the national government and county government to implement recommendations made by Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute that established presence of heavy arsenic metals such as lead, mercury, copper, zinc in fish and water sample collected in Lake Nakuru, which were found to cause health hazard as brain cancer. What measures and strategies does national government and county government have taken to ensure that the fish from Lake Nakuru, which is being sold in Nakuru town, Naivasha, Nairobi, Kericho, Bomet and Kisumu, is fit for human consumption? Explain the circumstances that led to shooting of 4 youths from neighboring areas of Mwariki and Barut who were seriously injured as they were found fishing in Lake Nakuru. This happened after a similar case where a fisherman who was found fishing was arrested and taken to the deep end of the lake, drowned and mercilessly left to die. Signed by Senator Tabitha Keroche. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to make very quick comments on the 2 statements. One that has been sought by my neighbor and the Senator for Nakuru, Senator Deputy Majority Leader Tabitha Keroche, on the shooting of 4 young men in Barut area in Nakuru West. Honorable Speaker, it is a very sad state of affairs, Honorable Speaker, that people who are just out to make a livelihood, to make a life, to get to feed their families, Honorable Speaker, were met by these uncalled for deaths, Honorable Speaker, and I am asking this question in my mind, Honorable Speaker. Is it for the young men or the people who are around this lake, Honorable Speaker, to know that there are arsenic metals in fish, or is it the county government and the national government, Honorable Speaker, to declare this a condemned area, Honorable Speaker? Number 2, this is a very substantive question that I have been asked by Senator for Nakuru. What is the county government and the national government doing about it, Honorable Speaker? There should be a permanent solution to this particular menace, Honorable Speaker. And more dangerously so, what about the fishing that is happening? Because there is fishing that is happening, and fish is being sold, as she has rightly put. And you know, I come from a constituency that is just next to the lake, Honorable Speaker. How sure am I that the fish that is being taken by the people of Nyandarua or the people of Kinangop does not have these metals that are causing cancer of the head here, cancer of the brain, and cancer of many other places, Honorable Speaker? The government must stop. The county government and the ones that have been charged with this aqua life of fish, Honorable Speaker, they must move in speed and ensure that this matter is sorted.
So, Mr. Speaker, I want to make a brief comment on the statement sought by the Senator for Nakuru County. Mr. Speaker, since I've done small, not a lot of science, but I know heavy metals really affect the brain and they cause brain cancer with a very high speed. So, Mr. Speaker, number one, in Lake Nakuru, we have one major problem of heavy metals in Lake Nakuru. Heavy metals as a result of pollution, especially industrial pollution. So there is a lot of pollution from the industries or factories in Nakuru, and that is why we have heavy metals in that lake. Now that is one of the problems. What should be done by the government? Because the Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute already has declared there is heavy metals in that lake. And I'm getting from the good senator for Nakuru, who is aspiring to be the next governor, and I can see she is really overworking. There is this recommendation by Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute. What is the government doing to make sure that that is implemented, Mr. Speaker? So the county government at one point, because they should protect the people in Nakuru, should also be accountable, because the people in Nakuru County belong to Nakuru County. So they should be able to be protected by the governor in Nakuru, governor for Nakuru County. Number two, Mr. Speaker, the national government, because Lake Nakuru is under Kenya Wildlife Service, KWS should really implement that advice by Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute. So, Mr. Speaker, the boys going and accessing the lake, they are just looking for food, and they don't know whether there is heavy metals in the lake or the lake is clean. So, Mr. Speaker, the boys are very innocent. And when these askaris, KWS askaris, go and shoot them, completely they don't know what they are doing, Mr. Speaker. And those people should actually be arrested and demand actually the arrest. And to me, they should not be a mere statement, but should a substantive question, which you should direct it to the either the CS leading the one drive, or even health, or somebody, one of the CSEs, you must explore and see where you can fit this question. So I wish you could bring it as a question so that we can ask the CS from this floor what effort they are doing. Because I know statements, of course, they will go and write something and bring to the committee. But when he or she appears here, we can get good statements from them. We can be able to interrogate. So, Mr. Speaker, I did want them to make that statement that also NEMA, National Environment Management Authority, should be held accountable. Because if they have metals in the lake, why are they allowing pollution to this lake in Nakuru?